An official evacuation warning has been issued on the East Coast. Crews from the Tennessee Valley are headed to the area expected to see the most devastation.
And Channel 3's Casey Freeman spoke to some utility workers headed down south about the emotional toll this major storm can have on families around here.
12 experienced linemen from the Sequatchie Valley Electric Cooperative represent someone's father, husband, or brother. They headed out early Monday morning ahead of the storm to be ready for whatever happens because of Hurricane Dorian. On Friday, Sequatchie Valley Electric Co-op crews found out their Labor Day plans would be cut short because their services may be needed in Florida.
Guys, this is not y'all's first storm, so you know you're going into the unknown.
Michael Griffith is one of the foremen of this trip and says the days leading up to the departure were bittersweet.
And tell our family goodbye, so what little bit of time we have left there with them before we leave, it gets really special, so we just try to squeeze everything in a condensed period.
This crew of 12 heads down to Satilla, Georgia, where they will wait for Hurricane Dorian to make landfall. From there, they will go out to areas that are without power. CEO Mike Parton says it could be a rough few days for these linemen.
We have stayed in everything from tent city during major hurricane events to hotels without water and electricity. We've stayed in storm trailers.
Before the crew heads out, Parton huddles with the men to make sure they are mentally and physically prepared for the job ahead of them.
Double check and double check. We want you coming home just like you left here today.
Griffith has done nearly a dozen storm trips and also knows the emotional toll events like this can take on his family.
Plus, they're sitting at home, and like you say, they're watching the weather and they're nervous. So we try to keep in contact once or twice a day, you know, with a cell phone.
Griffith hopes to talk to his wife and 2 children at least twice a day, but he still leaves a message to his loved ones watching.
I'd like to say, Lena and the kids, I love you very much, and we'll be fine, and I'll be in touch.
This is a 5-hour road trip. They will have to wait to see how the storm will impact the area before they can determine when they will be back. In the studio, I'm Casey Freeman, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.